Aloha from Hawaii, and today I'm going to talk about clarity. And this is part of the series of stepping into living your purpose and dreams. And clarity is so key essential, okay? You can't really move forward to live your purpose and your dreams if you don't have the clarity, okay? So what it takes for us to have clarity and for us to move through what's in the way of us having clarity. So let me address what's in the way of us having clarity. Clarity doesn't come from the head. So if we try to, fix things or try to get things just right the way we want it, or we in our head too much, and I know I'm guilty at times, okay, I'm still human. But when we can really drop into the heart, the deeper knowing, the guidance, and this is where the clarity comes through, okay? When we can actually let go and surrender our expectations and control, then that's when the clarity can come through. That's when the guidance can come through, okay? So what's in the way is actually get from the head to the heart, and then work through whatever gunk that may be coming up, perhaps that's in the way of you having that clarity. Sometimes things come up different times in our life, different times in our businesses, so that it can help us move through whatever that may be for us to have that clarity. Some of us, my clients too, like, we want to have clarity, and we want it so desperately, and we want to know what the next step is, and we want to know if we're doing on the right track and all these things. But what happens is that we're swimming in our head, and we kind of like the muddy puddle, like it's muddy, and you kind of stirring up and wondering why you can't see the bottom of the bottom of that, okay? And no matter how much muddy the muddy puddle is, okay, if you let these settle down, then you can see through it. You can see through the depth of that muddy puddle, and that's how you can have a clarity. Is it really slowing down and surrendering and letting go and feeling relaxed and peaceful and trusting and all these things we talked about, okay? Then that's when the clarity can come through. So as I'm speaking of this, see what's coming up around this for you. And sometimes it could be, again, blocks, beliefs, energies, dense energies, and including wounds and past hurts that from wherever it may be to even adulthood or childhood or even lifetimes, that's actually preventing us from having that deep knowing, that clarity within us. And again, this deep knowing clarity is connected to our inner guidance, our intuition that's already here within us. Some of us just have so many gunk, I called it, that just kind of in the way of us noticing that, recognizing that, uncovering that, okay? So again, as you take a deep breath and allow whatever to move through you, to move through, and noticing how you feel in the body, and noticing this is a transformation process to really help you see what is in the way of you having this clarity more and more. Okay, whatever emotions you feel, if it's not of calm and peace and love and support and lightness, just allow it to move through. And if you feel emotions coming up in the body, great, breathe with that, let it go. And if you feel sensations moving into your body, even discomfort, again, wonderful, just allow that to move through you. The more you can surrender in the heart space, the more you can actually embody this, the more that you can actually let things go. So take deep breath. Let it go. Let it go. Beautiful. So I hope you start to feel the energies moving through you. You feel that lightness, like I talked about, that sense of just letting things go and be okay with things. And then how you know you're doing this correctly is you can sense that deep calm or peace and lightness in you. And if you still have things unraveling, things moving through, again, just let it unravel and move through. Some of you will need more support. Many of you actually need more support and guidance and healing to help you move through different phases of life. You know, this is not the only time you have clarity issues, right? There's many, many times in our life, in a year, that we go through these phases where we feel, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not clear, I am just going to feeling so much stress and overwhelmed, and you don't know what the next step in your business, you don't know how your job and career is going to turn out, and your clients, and what is the next work you are to put to the world, and how you're going to make an impact, and all these things. Okay, and that's when we really need to reach out and get the proper healing and support we need to really help us move through. Again, we're not meant to do this by ourselves, and there are such support to really help you move through. And this is something that you resonate with. Okay, I invite you to really get the support, to really help you move through. So thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Much love, and I'll see you in the next video.